Something went down last night in Abu Dhabi too, where Goddard got pushed. And I want to make this very clear. If you work for me and you approach a judge or a referee or any type of official, I will fire you. You will lose your job. You will never work for me again if you do that. Nobody has the right to, listen, you want to criticize judges, you want to criticize referees, you didn't agree with a decision or things like that. We love Dan, you know, Dan got emotion. And the problem is now, with this setup, it's a lot easier to do, okay? It's a lot easier to interact with everybody, from the fighters to the refs to the media and everybody. If you work for me at any capacity and you approach a referee or judge or an official, I will fire you that night on the spot. That can never happen here ever again.
There's no talks going on right now. It's screeching halt. Even Dana was asked about the Manny thing on Saturday, and he's like, I don't care about that. Like, how, like, whether you like it or not, biggest star in the sport, biggest star in the sport.
Well, the reality is, though, because of all the momentum the UFC has at this point, I think it's showing. Like, as
they don't need him.
We love to have you, but we'll keep rolling without you if we have to.
But he's not the one. He's not asking for more money. He's not the one that's being a problem.
Money or anything. But where though? Like, who's he fight? Like, I'm sure Conor McGregor could call and be like, "I'll fight this dude."
Diaz.
If Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz decide they want to fight, you think the UFC wouldn't put that on? Right away, they'd put that on.
Why aren't they trying?
I don't know.
Masvidal, Poirier, Ferguson.
I don't want him to fight Masvidal. I think Masvidal is a big dude, and his stand-up, it's too much of a stand-up fight. I think that would be fun.
Well, okay, there are options. The idea that there are no options.
I think there are I think there are chances, but again, we don't know what Conor's thinking. Like, you got to think, man. Like, when you're dealing with a guy at that level of stardom, you can't just send him a bout agreement with a name on it and expect him to just fight. He has a say in just about everything that he does. So you have to kind of get on the phone and talk to him and figure out what approach you guys are going to take. I think frustration on both sides. There's frustration from Conor's side. There's frustration from the UFC side.
I just don't get this. It's not like he's holding out. This isn't Masvidal or John Jones. It's not like he's playing hardball.
Hey, what is going on with John Jones? Like, we haven't said anything about this for a month and a half now.
John is what you're talking about. They don't need John right now, right? They might call him in December, but they're booked all the way up until November at this point. So they don't need to even engage if he's being a problem. But here's the thing. Remember when Conor fought in January, he said, I'm ready to go in February
he said
or
he had a
March.
season. I'm going to fight my season. This is my season, my year.
And now here we are in August, and the guy doesn't have anything on the books, and it's looking like he's got nothing. So I just don't understand how we got to this point, because you are wasting a Conor McGregor who is out of trouble. Like, let's give credit where it's due. Horrible 2019. He's done nothing wrong, you know, as far as publicly in 2020, right? Mm-hmm. Stay out of trouble. Helped his community. Seems healthy. Seems in shape. Has done everything that's been asked of him as the star. And you can't get him a fight. I can't wrap my head around that.
He's mad. Stipe is big. He's always mad. Like, when did Stipe become this angry guy? He was so nice before, but now he's like, you know, I think Stipe has turned the switch in his head in regards to me, and that's good. I'm happy. I'm happy that he did something, and sounds like he's training, and sounds like he's doing a lot of the same things that we're doing, right? Like he said, he's got to set up in his garage now or in his basement, and they're doing stuff there just as we're doing. So it's exciting. We're in a different time, man. But I feel like we're preparing, him and I both, as thoroughly as anyone could under the circumstances. I think it's going to be a great fight.
Does it annoy you? Like, even in the comments, it's all about the eye pokes. Oh, eye pokes, eye pokes, eye pokes. Like, you've become somehow the eye pokes guy. Does this annoy you?
You know, the reality is, I know I'm not doing it to the guy on purpose. Like, I've been trying to fix it, you know, because part of the reason what's happening was that when I'm not as tall as the guys, so when I'm sparring these big guys, sometimes I'll flick out my hand because I'm wearing a 16-ounce glove, and I'll kind of hit them, but it'll be like almost slapping them. But then when you do that with the 4-ounce gloves to extend yourself, there's no fingers cover. There's no finger covers. It's frustrating. You know, I've fought as hard as I can, and I don't want to stick Stipe Miocic in the eye. I really don't. Like, it is what it is, though. You know, like, that's something for people to hold on to. And look, man, it's easy to try to find fault in a guy that hasn't given you much reason to fault him. You know, like, So you harbor on the towel, and you harbor on me poking Stipe in the eye, because what else? What else are you going to do? So if there's a negative, people hang on to the negative, and that's what they're doing right now. So it is what it is.
I'm sure you saw Conor McGregor tweeted, like, I accept. Does that mean anything, or have you spoken to him at all?
Yeah, that was Hamzat. Hamzat posted, I want Nate Diaz, Masvidal, or McGregor. And McGregor said, I accept. That's what that was.
Is there any interest in actually making that fight?
No. No, I mean, listen, Conor's retired, and Conor's move right now is sit back, let's see how this year plays out, and see what's next for him. He wants the Khabib fight. That happens October 24th. So we'll see.
Normal stance. Normal stance. Go. Thank you.